I'm going to jump straight into it. Do you operate a luxury picnic business or a hotel decorating business and you need a website, like you need it now, and you don't feel like trying to figure everything out? You may not have the money that's required to pay a professional website developer right now. I'm going to show you how to make a one-page website. Okay, so let's jump right into creating our one-page Squarespace website for your picnic business or hotel decorating business, or anyone that has a service business. You just need a quick website, one-page website to get things up and running. Click the link in our description to get you here. And then we're going to click here on templates. Okay. And right here where it says popular designs, you're going to go down to where it says all templates. And we're going to look for a template called Manner. Let's go to Manner and press enter. And here we have it here. This is a really good template for a one-page website. Okay, so we're going to hover over it and just click on Start with Manner. If you're not logged into Squarespace, you can sign in with your email. I did like a little login, so I would skip that part here. So, you would have to do a quick little login. And there's a free trial. I also put a link in the description area so that you can get 20% off. And we get a little small referral fee for sending you over. So here for site title, you can place the name of your site. I'm putting Awesome Picnic Site here. You can always change that later. I'll give you a few little tips here about what to do when creating your website, but don't worry, we're going to cover those things once we get started, okay? And you can X this side out over here as well. Okay, so here we're on the main front page dashboard of your website. And you can see up here, they've already put in the name of your website. You can change this later. You can put in a picture or a logo there instead. But we're going to be going over the basics today just to get your website up and running. So first thing that we want to do is, I don't want all of this email sign up area and everything right here, because this template is actually a coming soon like landing page. So we're going to customize that. Here in the left corner, let's click on edit. Okay. And now that we've clicked on edit, we're in the edit mode. And right here, if we just click in this area here, anywhere in this area, we can get this little section here. If you click here, well, this will pop up and we're going to click on delete, because we don't want that here. We want to have a nice clean page just like this. Okay. And we're going to see here where we can add sections to our website. Okay. So let's click on add section, and over here you can add so many different types of sections and templates that Squarespace has available for you. But we're going to start off with a headline section, and this is where we can put our main banner picture. And we're going to choose this one here. There are lots of different types. You can choose whichever one you want to, but for purposes of our website, we're going to choose this one. So now this is our main banner website. Of course, we're going to change the pictures and everything like that, but let's just get the template that we want here. So for our website, I'm thinking that we want an about section, a contact section, and maybe a packages section. And everything is going to be on one page, flow through really nicely. So let's just get that going. See right up under here where it says add a section, we'll click there. And we're going to do an about section. And what I like to use for that is a text section. And you can just put a little paragraph that you talk about yourself. You can, add a picture there. where you can, have a picture of yourself with your about information. But for now, I'm just going to choose this one, and we'll be able to change this text so that we can put our about section there. All right, so right up under here, let's add another section. And this section is going to be our packages section. Now, if you have Acuity scheduling, or I think it's called Squarespace scheduling, you can click on appointments and you can integrate that into this section. And that's something else that maybe we can add on later, and I'll show you how to set that up. If you don't, it's okay. You can choose a section here, put a section here that you can list your different packages and people can book from there. Okay. So gallery is one way to do it, but I really don't think it's the best one. Packages is another way to do it. Not my favorite, but pricing is really nice to me to be able to do it. If you don't have many pictures, you can choose a pricing section like this one. Or if you have a few pictures, you can put a pricing section like this one. And just imagine if you had like pictures of, your sample picnics. This is a picnic for two. This is a birthday picnic section here, or kids picnic, or whatever it is. Your 3 different options that you could put here so that you can let people know your pricing. And, we're just trying to have a basic website here, and this is going to help you do that. Okay. So let's go up under it and let's say add a section. And we're going to do a contact section. And over here, I know that right here it says contact. You can choose how you want your contact section to look. I prefer a contact section that's going to allow me to capture some emails, and their message and everything. So just I can reach that customer in the future if I need to. Okay, so we're on our way here. Really user-friendly Squarespace features here. If I don't want this section here in my header, I can just click on it and I can just delete it. If I don't want this button here, I can just click on it and I can just delete it. And so now I have this nice clear space that I could just change it and add a picture, some other picture that I want here. So let's go back to what we said we wanted these sections to be, because this is what makes it a very nice, functional one-page website for your picnic business. I'm going to change this section. And remember, we said we would call this section About Us, right? So if I wanted to change it here and say About Us, I could do that. And I can also change the size of it. I could make the About Us section appear bigger, the wording there appear bigger, just like your everyday, word processor. And then here, if I wanted to make these a little smaller, I could do that. It just depends on your preference. And you can put, whatever you want here, but we need to change it and put About Us here. Remember, we use heading 1 for that. Okay. So here for our pricing, remember we said we were going to make this packages, right? So let's put that here, packages. And we can change that to heading 1 also, so it kind of matches our other section. Okay, and then we can customize this a little later, but we need to make sure at first that we go ahead and get our sections together. So our packages, and we can put a contact us section here. And we have that here, but I want to just make everything look really neat and organized. So I'm going to say contact us, change that to heading 1. And now everything kind of goes together. Now, this method I'm going to show you, you can, add in as many sections or as few sections as you want. If you want to, you can add another section and, say gallery of pictures or add a video. You can add in your social buttons. Like if you want to bring in your Instagram feed and different things like that, you are able to do that. But for now, we're just covering these 3 sections. Okay, so we've changed all of our section headers. And now it's time to, insert a little bit of code. And I don't want you to get nervous. This is the easy part, but it's very necessary to do this so that when we put our site navigation here and someone clicks on About Us or Packages, the website is able to send them to the correct spot on your web page. Okay, so let's go to the first section here, the About Us section. And if I hover over it, there's a box around the section. But if I go to the plus sign right above About Us, we get a straight line. That's what you want to see. You're going to click on that straight line and this pop-up window will come. And you can search here and put in the word code. And this pops up. And it's telling us that the code in this section says hello world, and it has these little paragraph marks around it. We don't have to worry about any of that, guys. So we're going to delete that out, and you're going to put in this code. Just do it exactly like I'm doing it here, and it's going to be so simple. I believe this is an open caret, but you're going to put div, and then you're going to put a space. div space ID, the equal sign, quotation mark. And this section that we're working on is the About section. So we're going to put About. We're going to do another quotation mark. And we're going to put that symbol there, and we're going to press Enter. Now, yours may automatically do this next part. It may not. And if it does, don't worry about it. I'm just going to show you how I want it to look when you're done. Okay, and we're going to go like, and as soon as I put that, let me show you. Let me do it again. I'll put the open caret there, and I did the slash, and it closed everything off. It put in the div and the other caret, the closed caret. And this is all of the code that you have to put in. Okay, so this tells the navigation bar, if someone clicks on the About Us section, to take them to this area of your website. Okay, so we're done here. If you hover right above it, you'll see that there's code there, even though it doesn't actually show it. Okay. So before you close out of it, something smart to do would be to Control A highlights everything, and then Control C to copy everything. Okay. So now that's there, and you just click outside of the box and it's there. Let's do that again with the Packages section. Hover over the word Packages, go to the plus sign until there's a straight line, click it. Go to the box, type in code. You'll get this code here. Delete everything there, Control V or paste, and you'll have this code here. The only thing that we need to do now, this isn't the About section, this is the Packages section. Leave everything there and change it to Packages, click out of it, okay? Same thing here. Now, it doesn't matter what you name each one when you're doing your code. I would just advise that you only, like instead of putting Contact Us, I would just put Contact, the first word for every section. So let's go here. Contact Us section, we have the box. Go here till we get the line, click the plus sign, search, code, click on it. Take everything out of here. Paste what we pasted before. If the paste doesn't come in, guys, you can just type everything out again. It just makes it easier. This isn't the About section, though. It's the Contact Us section. So we're just going to put Contact there. Okay. Click outside of that box. Now, the only thing here is that the Contact Us section that we have here, there are two tables. So I want my code section to go over everything here. So even though that box is here, I'm going to just hold it, drag it so that we get a straight line. And that code area just covers the whole section. If you don't do that, it will be okay. That's just, my preference here. So now we've done that and we've put it here. And we have code on each one. So now we have to go to the top left corner and click on save. Okay. You're doing good. Coding part wasn't so bad, right? So we're going to go over here and click on pages to the left. Let's do that again. When we came out and we saved this page, there's pages here. We're going to click on that. And now we're going to work on our navigation section here. This is the section that's going to have about us, packages, whatever sections that you put on your website, it'll be up here so your customers can easily click on it and go to that section of your one-page website. Okay, so let's click the plus sign right here next to main navigation and go down to link. The first section of our website, we're going to name the About Us. And so the link title is what will be up here for your customers to click on. So the link title I want up here will say About Us. And here in this section, we'll just do a /, and then we'll see the only page that's on our website is home. So we'll click on that, but then we'll do a hashtag and say about, because that's what we named this section, right? And then we'll click save. Let's do that again. Main navigation, +, down to link. And our next section, we can do contact, okay? Contact us. So down here, we'll do the / and it will bring up home. We'll put a hashtag here and we'll tell it when they clicked on contact us to take them to the section that we named contact. Save that one more time or however many times you need to for what you added to your website. Main navigation + link and our packages, or you can just say packages, whatever you want to be up here on your website. See how it's here? Contact us is here. About us is here. Our packages, we can put that there. / home, type it in or click it there. Hashtag, and remember what you named it, which was packages. Okay. Save it. And now it's up here. Now, let's say you don't like that order. That's okay. If you want About Us to come first, you can click on it, drag it to the top. If you want packages to be in the middle, leave it there. Contact us. You can leave it at the bottom. However you want it, it's completely up to you. Okay? Let's test out our links. So this is when we cross our fingers. So when we click on contact us, you see it jump down here to the bottom section of our website. Okay. If someone clicked on our packages, it took them here to this section where your packages are. Okay. Now let's say I wanted to change packages and I meant to say our packages. It's so simple, very user friendly. Just click on edit, click where packages is and just our packages, and you're done there. One important thing is when you complete a whole page of, working on things in Squarespace, always just go up, make sure you go to the top and click on save. Okay. So now we're here. We have a website. It's going to go down. I mean, it's just like you have a website here. If we want to, further fix our website a little more and change the picture, we can also click here. Just go to that section and click on the pencil and background. You can replace it with an image of your choice. I went to a free website called Pexels, Pexels, and I will also put that in the description. You can, pull up free images from that website. If you don't have your own already, I highly encourage you to get your own really quickly, though, because you want your website to be a reflection of the work that you do. But these images are free, royalty free, and you are free to use them. And so, you would pull these from your own computer. Download them from that website and you can plug them in here. Or, like I said, put your own images there. Okay. So I put this in here. So we have a nice little, picture here. And like I said, you can always add your own. If you click here, hover in this area where it says edit site header, you can change the words of your website and you can put your logo here if you have one. So site title and logo, you can add an image right here. And instead of the words just being here, your logo would appear there. Okay, just trying to give you some ideas of things you can do to customize your website. So we're going to go to this About Us section, and you click on the pencil and you can do so many customization things. You can make the section height smaller if you don't want a huge, space there. You can make the words align to the content, align to the center, to the left a little more, to the right. Just play around with all of these things and kind of make it to your liking. The content width, that's what I clicked here, and it made it smaller. But if I click here to medium, it will go over a little more, and the space won't be so compressed. Here in the Our Packages section, you can click there, change the section height there and make it a little smaller. You can change out the pictures. And like I said, guys, extremely user-friendly. Hover here, there's this section called a spacer. If you don't like that, you can click that empty space and you can get rid of it and you can bring it in. But you don't ever want to hover over your code space and get rid of that. You want to leave that there because that's that special code that let the computer, the website that's where you want to send them when they click on your navigation bar. So here for our packages, if you wanted to, you can click on a section. And like I said, you don't have to have pictures here. You could have changed this section, and just put in the names of your packages and what's included in each one. If you want to, you can change the pictures and, put something else there. I can remove the image and I can add another image, and put that in. And like I said, Squarespace is extremely user-friendly, but I want you to play around, make the website your own, try different things. And here where it says alternate image text, you can always just put in the name. It's good for your SEO, but you can put in the name like Beach Picnic or something like that, and it can improve your SEO. And then what you would do here is just click in this section, $250 for your beach picnic for 2. And in this section here, you can describe your beach picnic, picnics include, and you can put whatever you want there. And we can do that same thing with our next section. Click on the picture, click on the image, remove the image, and you can add an image that you want there. I would try to choose images that all have the same orientation. So the first image that I chose here, you can see that it's up and down here, and these go more left to right. I wouldn't do that because it kind of changes things and makes it look a little weird. I'll show you. Squarespace is usually kind of good trying to adjust and make things, kind of look fluid and work together, but it can be a little difficult sometimes when the orientations of your pictures are a little different. So I would recommend that you kind of, keep it the same. So here you can see that picture looks like that. This one looks like this. Now, let's say if I adjust this image and I change it to an image with the same orientation, then our pictures will look, or our package section here will look a little cleaner. Um, and you're able to kind of have a better, more professional looking website, I should say. So you can see that here. You would do the same thing here. Change your pricing and just change to whatever it is that you want to title it. And you get the picture there for each section. I've added in our third picnic, and we'll say picnic party, we'll call that here. And guys, get really descriptive in your descriptions. Really give your customers some good information on what it is that you offer and things like that. Okay. So be really descriptive and let them know what it is that you do. Now for this section, if you don't have a booking site per se yet, and you would prefer to allow people to book with you through email or phone calls or whatever, you can use your contact section for that. Okay. Now, I would highly suggest that you get to that point where you can add a section here and go over here and choose appointments, because this is Acuity scheduling, or Squarespace scheduling that it's called now. And then when if you go to my website, luxuriouspicnics.com, you'll see when someone books, it'll take them to a special section where, I can have my calendar set up and everything like that. For this area here, you can change this language to whatever you want here. A lot of picnic businesses operate from home, so you don't want your address there. You just click on it, delete it. And you can also say here, complete the form to get an estimate for a picnic. Whatever you want there, it's completely up to you. Click on this side and you can customize this side. You can change, let's go edit form fields. So we have here, we can put the name. If I click on that, you can say that the name is required or not required. When it's required, it'll have an asterisk here, and it won't submit the form unless they include their name there. So we want to require that. You can have the email address here. You can have message, or if you want to change that, you can change the title of it. How can we help you? You can do that, and you can have a box here. However you want to do that here, it's completely up to you. But you can also add a field, okay? And you can choose all of these different types. You can click date, and you can change the title for that. What date would you like to book? You can put that there. You see that? And you can require that as well. So if you want to add a site footer, you would just go to the bottom section, scroll all the way down and click on Add Section. There are different types of templates that you can use. For now, I'm going to choose a simple one like this one. You can put here the name of your business. And, your Facebook and Instagram should be already filled in here. And you can change your email address or whatever you want here. And you can edit that as well. It's completely up to you. Let's say you want your colors to be a little different. If you go back into edit and click on this paintbrush in the top right corner, you are going to see a list of fonts and colors and different things that you can do to your website. Play with this. If you want to add different buttons onto your website, and customize where your buttons look, you can do that in this section. So here for site styles, if you click on fonts, you'll be able to change your fonts to your website. The easiest way to do this is to find the font package, which is there already, and click on switch. Look through the fonts, just see if you like anything else a little better, and you can change it around. My favorite is Poppins. Might not be your favorite, but click on it. It will automatically change so that you can see how the fonts look and you can decide if you like the way that font looks on your website. But definitely play around with the fonts, tell you that the headings look one way, the bold text and everything. And you can just kind of decide if you like that. And you see it changes the way my pricing looks, so just click on different things, see if you like the way it looks. And also you can change your colors here. Okay, so you can edit your palette. Right now it's it's very black, white, gray, just very clean is what I'm looking for. If you prefer color though, personally, I like a little color, but it's completely up to you. You can choose colors from their palettes that they have here with colors that kind of go well together, or you can choose your own. Okay, so if I click on one of these presets here for colors, it kind of changes my background and it will do that throughout the entire website. We'll go to settings and we'll go to social links. And I just want to show you one quick thing. You can change all of the social links right here so that anywhere on your website for Facebook or wherever, it's going to take your visitor to your desired. I have a meeting. No, I don't. I think I canceled that. So it's going to take them to where they need to go. And that's very important to do because you don't want to send them to Squarespace. So I'm going to change and put all of my things here. And I'm going to save it. Now, let's say you're not on one of these platforms. That's okay. You could just get rid of that. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to click on it and I'm going to say remove that item. So now up here, it only shows Facebook and Instagram. Okay. Pages. And we're scrolling down to home and we're going to click on this gear icon and click on social images. Okay. So social networks typically show your social sharing image together with your SEO title and description. If you don't add a social sharing image, we'll use your social sharing logo or site logo instead. All these different things. You just want to be in control of what picture is used when your website is shared or online, especially in social images and things like that. So what we're going to do is you can add an image here of one of your picnics. And what will happen is whenever someone shares your website, especially like on Facebook and things like that, the picture that you select will come up. If you look here, there's a square here, and that's Squarespace's logo. And if you want to have your own here, like say if we put Target here, well, when you pull up Target, they're going to have the name of their website with a little subtitle here, which you can do with yours also, but you'll see the Target logo. You can change that for your website as well. Okay, and you do that by going here and going to design, and then you're going to go down to browser icon. And you would add your own favicon here. Now the favicon is a little different. You can't just put any picture here. It has to be a very, very small image. You can do that by going to Canva and clicking over here where it says create a design, custom size at 40 by 40, and create the design. And see how small that box here is? You can go here to elements, and you can do this anywhere if you can find an image that's 40 by 40. I would prefer to use things like graphics for this, but if you want to do a picnic basket or whatever image that you want there, guys, it really doesn't matter. But I would keep it, in one color, kind of stretch it out, put a picnic basket here. You can change it to whatever color you want to change it to, but it's 40 by 40. And then you're going to download that image. Okay. So one important thing though, before you download it, make sure you click on transparent background. That's the best way to download your favicons. Transparent background, download. It's going to download it for you. And then when you go back to your website, you can add your favicon. I don't know if it's favicon or favicon, guys. But when I do that, what's going to happen is that I'm going to click save, and it should update up at the top and put a little picnic basket there instead of Squarespace's box. Okay. So you can put one letter here, your logo, whatever you want, but it's just a way to further customize your actual image that goes here, just as Target's done and Canva's done, just to make it a little more unique for what you want. Okay. And I'm sorry if this video is a little long, guys. People take forever to build websites, and I'm trying to smash all of this up into something really quick and easy for you for your one-page website. So sorry if it's so long, but I think it's really worth it, guys. If you go to that same part, settings, and then here to domains, you can get a domain. So right now, if someone wanted to come to my website that I'm creating here, they would have to put in this weird Squarespace website, and you don't want that. So on Squarespace, you can click right here to get a domain right here on this, in this workspace. If you own a domain, you can click on this, or you can change your built-in domain, and you can say, here's the name of my website, and you can rename it. And now what it's going to be called is whatever you put there, .squarespace.com. So I think that you want to fix that as soon as possible and make sure that, you have your own domain name. And like I said, it's very easy. It will guide you through that in that section so that you can easily purchase your own domain name. This is a mobile preview. This shows us when we click this mobile area here, what it looks like when they click on mobile, and then they'll click these and it'll take them to the About Us section. Click this, it will take them to the Packages section and all of that. And this is the full website, shows up in my email. What happens when they click on the Instagram? It takes them straight to your Instagram site. If they click on Facebook, it takes them to your Facebook page. So that's working. Before you, go live, you want to make sure that all of your links are working. And also up here, it will do the same thing. When you're done with everything, you're going to click on site availability, and you're going to have to upgrade to publish.